Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
It's about the mental health of yourself or loved.
There we go. Now we got the buttons right. Good afternoon and welcome to a breezy Hillsboro, where we've got regular season high school baseball coming up between the Mayport CG Patriots and the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. How you doing, everyone? I'm Joe Lancello. Thanks for joining us on yourliveevent.com. Our pregame show brought to you by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to irieins.com to get a free quote. Hillsboro Central Valley coming in with an 8-1 record in Region 2B play. 8-6 overall. The Burros coming off losses on Friday. Lost 7-6 to Carrington, and then in another game played at Carrington last Friday, it was Velvet Drake Animus getting the victory over Hillsboro Central Valley. As for Mayport CG, the Patriots come in with an 8-5 overall record. And where did my roster go? And Mayport CG with a 9-0 loss to Langdon Area Munich on Saturday, and then they had a game against Botno. I did not get the results of that one. Hillsboro Central Valley leading Region 2B with an 8-1 conference record. Mayport CG 3-2 in region play. And the Patriots looking to assure themselves of third place and maybe even get into second place as the Patriots play Thompson tomorrow. We'll have our pregame coaches' comments. We'll hear from Alex Berry, the coach of Mayport CG, and Benjamin Strand, the coach of Hillsboro Central Valley. We'll do that after these messages on yourliveevent.com.
Units. Credible Mind platform offers convenient and confidential resources to help inform you about mental well-being. Credible Mind offers 21 different assessments to guide you in your mental health journey, from sleep quality and burnout to anxiety and depression. To get started today and learn about your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual health, visit traildistricthealthunit.crediblemmind.com.
West Main Pizza is serving you from Ada and the Rail District location in Dilworth. The tradition of West Main Pizza continues. Pizza, calzones, wings, subs, salads, and more. Lunch, dinner, family meals, and business meeting orders. When you're in town or driving through, visit West Main Pizza. For daily specials, visit West Main Pizza Ada and Rail District Dilworth Facebook pages. Order by phone or westmainpizza.net. Both locations open daily at 11 a.m., serving the delicious West Main Pizza menu items you enjoy. West Main Pizza, Ada and the Rail District Dilworth.
Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. For shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. Check out Right Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Right Implement, 701-636-5692.
Here's a message from Tim Cassette, Golden Harvest Seed Sales in the Hillsboro area. When it comes to your operations needs, they want to hear from you, which is why they're committed to listening first. From farmer-focused R&D teams to their Gold Series soybeans and game-changing corn products to the insights shared through the Illuminate digital platform, everything offered is an answer to what they learned from you. For Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed, visit with Tim Cassette Seed Sales Hillsboro, 701-430-0877.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
The World of Outlaws late models are coming to Norman County Raceway on June 30th, 2026. Infield seating, your chance to meet your favorite National Touring Series drivers, and much, much more. Tickets are available now at ncraceway.com. Order yours today.
And we'll see you June 30th, 2026.
Time now for our pregame coaches conference, brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, DHB.bank. Benjamin Sarand, the coach of the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, joining us now. And the Burros went to Carrington for 2 games. Unfortunately, he came home with 2 L's.
Yeah, we feel like the Carrington game kind of got away from us. We feel like that was one we probably should have won, and ran into Velva and good hitting team, and they put the barrel on the ball really well. So a little disappointed in that Carrington game. The Velva game, maybe a little effort. We would have hoped for a little more, but get a chance to go right the ship today.
Does that give you a little bit of an idea, or your kids an idea, of what is ahead of them as far as teams who would face the quality of teams? Yeah,
it's always good to play like to play Velva there. It's really good to play those quality teams. They had a couple guys that threw pretty well, and teams that aren't going to be easy out, so that's always good for a team. We always want to play the best teams, so we'll take any day of the week we can go play teams like that. We'll do that.
And you've got Brayton Chenault playing in right field. Had he been out for a long time?
Yeah, he tore his ACL last spring in Ada, and had to miss football, had to miss wrestling. Finally worked his way back. He's been working his butt off, so he got to play in Carrington a little bit, and now he's back in the lineup. So we're pretty excited that he gets to get a chance to go out there and play, because he's been a big member of our team the last few years, and we've seen all the work he puts in. So I'm happy for him.
Chase Anthony is pitching today. He last worked on Thursday, got to start that time, and I'll tell you, he was working so fast I thought he had a hot date or something after the game, but it was just, he was not only working quickly, he was working effectively.
Yeah, that's right. I don't give him that much credit about hot dates, but we love when he's on the mound. He's been in attack mode all year, and I've mentioned that a few times when we've talked, and I thought he did a great job, and he has 40-some strikeouts in his low 20 innings of work this year, so we know he's capable of dominating on the mound, so we hope he can continue his season today as well.
Have you faced Mayport CG this year?
Yeah, we faced them the one day. I was sick, actually, so I was watching it on the stream. So we won quite a bit that game. I guess it was kind of close a few innings in, and then things kind of unraveled for him a little bit. So we want to start a new fresh game here, 0-0, and try to go get this one too.
And still, you're on the verge of wrapping up the number 1 seed for the region playoffs.
Yeah, and Mayport's right now sitting at 3, and so this is a big game for them, big game for us, and they still have Thompson left tomorrow, so they're hungry to go get these ones too. So it should be a good competitive game, and hopefully our guys are ready to go compete.
All right, best of luck.
Thank you.
That's Benjamin Sarant, coach of the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Our pregame show brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, DHB.bank. We'll continue with our pregame show after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
At Dakota Heritage Bank, we know your schedules can get hectic. You don't always have time to get to the bank during regular banking hours. We make it easy for you with mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay services that we offer for free. This is Michelle with Dakota Heritage Bank, inviting you to do your banking with us anytime, anywhere. Just go to dhb.bank or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsboro, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
We continue with our pregame coaches' comments, brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, showing our heritage, showing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. Alex Berry is the coach of the Mayport CG Patriots. First time I've seen you guys this year. Tell me about your season.
Yeah, things are going pretty well overall. We've been pleased with the progress of the boys throughout the spring, and we're looking forward to the tournament here and being here in Hillsboro and facing a worthy opponent.
Now, you have faced the Bulls once before this season. I understand that was a win for them.
Yes, it was a close game going in the fifth. They got after us a little bit in the fifth. We know that they have a very good team, and we like our team as well. So, we're getting down to tournament time, getting down to the nitty-gritty, and we're looking forward to our upcoming opportunities here to compete.
Who are some people that have been making a positive impact for you guys?
Yeah, a lot of guys in the lineup. Easton Hansen, Sawyer McGillis, Richard Johnson, Alex Arsvold, all those guys, Connor Doctor. So we've had a group effort, a team effort on a lot of those things, and I'm looking forward to, staying on it today.
And almost a tournament-like feel for your team with the schedule. You've got Hillsboro Cinderella today, then you go to Thompson tomorrow.
Yeah, that'll be great for us. The tournament works out like a Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We played Saturday up in Langdon. Played a very good Langdon team and a strong Botno team, and now we'll get after Hillsboro and Thompson here this week. So it stimulates the tournament feel here for us, and that's really good for us.
Connor Doctor pitching for you today. Tell me a bit about him and what he throws.
Yeah, we have confidence in Connor on the mound here. Connor does a nice job with kind of a three-pitch mix, trying to keep guys off balance and remain consistently in the zone. That's huge for Connor, and when he does, he's got good stuff, and we have confidence in what he can do, so we're looking forward to it.
All right,
thanks, Joe.
That's Alex Berry, coach of the Mayport CG Patriots. Coaches' comments brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, showing our heritage, showing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. Back with more from Hillsboro after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Thinking about updating your bathroom or kitchen? Don't wait until the last minute. Planning is key. At Ada Building Center LLC on Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, you can check out the brand new displays with the latest in cabinets, countertops, and floor coverings. The Ada Building Center LLC team will guide you through designs and help you secure trusted contractors for the job. Stop today and start planning your remodel. 218-784-3661 or visit adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Say thank you to the farmers you come into contact with every day. They have chosen a career that is as much their deep passion as it is an absolute necessity for you and I. Spring is upon us and there will be farm equipment on the roads. Give them your patience and room to do their jobs. Trust me, they would rather be off the road working in their field than dealing with traffic. From all of us here at Agassiz Precision Ag, we say thank you and have a safe spring.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
People often ask me, why are Hillsboro's Central Valley athletes so successful? Have you seen our fitness center? The weightlifting doesn't stop with our athletics. At Hillsboro Public School, we strive to do difficult things all the time. We help struggling readers read. Our MTSS process makes sure all students are improving. Hillsboro students are challenged to do difficult tasks each day. Please come and check out our school. And if you need a place to exercise, check out our fitness center.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro. Joe Lancello back at Hillsboro, where it is Parents' Day, as the Burros get ready to take on Mayport CG. Let's get to our starting lineups, brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products, grower-owned, crystalsugar.com. Leading off for Mayport CG, the center fielder, Bricker Johnson. Hitting second, the pitcher, Connor Doctor. Batting third, shortstop Sawyer McGillis.
We have Hillsboro's own Wayne Dickoff.
Hitting cleanup is Easton Hansen at first base.
1970 Hillsboro High School graduate is here today representing the Borough baseball teams of the 67 and 68 Class B state championship teams. Wayne was part of these teams.
Let's interrupt this right now and join our public address announcer.
Title defeating Hatton 7-4 and repeated as champions the following year, topping Fordville 2-1. Thank you, Wayne, for being here today to represent these teams and show the history of the Borough baseball. Wayne's catcher today is his grandson, Brody Dickoff. Wayne, let's throw a strike here. I would call that a strike right there. Nice job. Let's give Wayne a round of applause for representing the 67-68 Class B state championship teams. Thank you, Wayne.
A great moment there shared between grandfather and grandson. And Brody Dickoff will be in the Burros lineup at first base today.
Welcome to Hillsboro Central Valley Baseball Senior Parent and Player Recognition Day. Senior parents, when your name is called, please meet your son on the first base line in front of our dugout. Senior players and their parents are, first of all, Carson Cassette, son of Tim and Mia Cassette. Next, we have Brody Dickoff, son of Barry and Stacy Dickoff. Next, we have Braden Chenault, son of Larry and Carrie Chenault.
Braden Chenault just becoming available after a knee injury just about 1 year ago.
Next, we have Alex Duffner, son of Dan and Andrea Duffner. Next, we have Chase Halfley, son of Steve and Nicole Halfley. Next, we have Tyson Leshik, son of Tim and Laura Leshik. And our senior statistician, Maddie Locken, daughter of Kevin and Alicia Locken.
And those are the seniors for Hillsboro Central Valley.
Thank you, parents, for all the miles traveled supporting these kids, all the concessions.
Let's start over with our starting lineups brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life, great careers, quality products, grower-owned, crystalsugar.com. Leading off for Mayport CG will be the center fielder, Bricker Johnson. Batting second, the pitcher, Connor Doctor. Hitting third at shortstop, Sawyer McGillis. Hitting cleanup for the Patriots, first baseman, Easton Hansen. Hitting fifth, the catcher, Alex Arsvold. Batting sixth, at third base, Caden Hogfoss. Batting seventh, in left field, Sam Weaver. Hitting eighth, the right fielder, Case Judish. And batting ninth at second base, Auden Arsvold. Alex Berry, the coach of Mayport CG, the Patriots 8-5 on the season. And now for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Leading off will be the catcher, Tyson Leshuk. Hitting second, the pitcher, Chase Halfley. Batting third at third base, Bryce Miller. Batting cleanup, the center fielder, Alexander Duffner. Batting fifth for the Hillsboro Central Valley, the designated hitter, Brody Breidenbach, and he'll be batting for the left fielder, Griffin Mitzel. Hitting sixth in right field, Braden Chenault.
Oh, a little wild there. We'll leave it to your sons to do better here.
Batting seventh for Hillsboro Central Valley, the shortstop, Austin Cotton. Hitting eighth at second base, Matthew Hershey. Batting ninth at first base, Brody Dickoff. Hillsboro Central Valley 8-6 overall on the season, and our starting lineups brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life, great careers, quality products, grower owned, crystalsugar.com. And that'll wrap up our pregame show, brought to you by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieINS.com to get a free quote. IHRYINS.com. Sounds like the PA playing the music here is trying to have it heard in Clifford and Galesburg as well as Portland and Mayville.
We'd like to thank you.
And we'll come back with our first pitch of today's game. Mayport CG against Hillsboro Central Valley after these messages on YourLiveEvent.com.
North Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota, with receiving stations in Garsky, Grafton, Larimore, Sharon, Devils Lake, Lankin, and East Grand Forks. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or call 701-847-2622.
Being a good sport is the best way to learn from the activity you are involved in. Whether you are winning or losing the game, you can walk away with a positive experience if you show your integrity and respect and learn from the other team. Hi, my name is Addison and I'm a student in the Central Valley School District. I've learned so much from competing in basketball, and a lot of what I've learned is by observing the other teams and taking positive influence from some of their greats in sportsmanship. I hope to continue to display this at the Central Valley School to also be an example. This message is from the Central
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile Project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
The City of Hillsboro encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsboro for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com. In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota. Checking the standings in Region 2B baseball. Hillsboro Central Valley leads the pack at 8-1. Thompson 7-2 in region play. Mayport CG is third at 3-2. Nelson County 4-6. Hatton Northwood, 2-3 on the year, and the Thunder will be here taking on Hillsboro Central Valley tomorrow afternoon in a game we'll have for you on yourliveevent.com. Then Larimore is 2-6, Maple River 0-6. And the region tournament will get underway at Mayville State University on Saturday. We'll have complete coverage of the Region 2B tournament on yourliveevent.com. 3 games are scheduled for Saturday. The first one's at 11 a.m. That would be a play-in game between the 6th and 7th seeds. Following that, the 4th and 5th seeds will square off. And then the winner of the first game will take on the 3rd seed. So 3 games on Saturday, 3 on Monday, 3 on Tuesday. And if necessary, there would be a championship game for the double elimination tournament Wednesday at 4 o'clock. We'll have the first pitch, the Patriots and the Burros, after this on yourliveevent.com.
News, weather, and sports from your community. Look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neelsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsboro, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argusville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
And welcome back to Hillsboro.
Let's play ball.
Coming to you from the Ryan Opdahl Farmers Union. The Burros in royal blue shirts with white numbers and letters and gray pants. Mayport CG in their traditional white uniforms. White pants, red numbers, a broad stripe across the chest in red, trimmed in blue, and Patriots in white. Here is Bricker Johnson, the center fielder, leading off. And the first pitch, missing ball one. Fastball missing outside 2-0. Johnson be followed by Connor Doctor and Sawyer McGillis in the Mayport CG batting order. Back out the outside corner, 2-1. Missed outside again, 3-1. The pattern seems to be don't throw anything inside to Johnson. And that's ball 4.
Now batting's number 24.
So Hafley does to the first batter he faces today what he did not do in 4 innings on Thursday, and that's issue a walk. Now Connor Doctor, the pitcher, will stand in. And he'll bat left-handed. Just underway here from Hillsboro. Mayport CG with the leadoff man aboard. And the pitch missing for ball 1. Johnson bluffing as though he might try to run. Next pitch missed, 2-0. Tyson Lushik behind the plate for Hillsboro Central Valley. Brody Dickoff at first, holding with the runner, Bricker Johnson. 2-0. Doctor showed bunt. The pitch was high, 3-0. Matthew Hershey at second base for Hillsboro Central Valley. Austin Cotton at short. Bryce Miller at third. Miller up on the edge of the grass. Call strike, 3-1. Burrows outfield swung around to the right for the left-handed hitting Doctor. Griffin Mitchell in left field, Alexander Duffner in center, and Braden Chenault in right. Again showing bunt. That's a strike, 3-2. That most likely will take the bunt away because if a batter bunts foul with 2 strikes, that is considered a strikeout. And swing and a pull shot down the left field line. Mitchell up with the ball quickly, and the Patriots runners at first and second.
Now batting number 11.
Doctor kind of an swing. Was able to get it down the line with Miller at third base playing off the line. So Mayport CG with a great start. Runners at first and second and nobody out for the shortstop, Sawyer McGillis. Low ball 1. Johnson at second, Doctor at first with nobody out. Swung on a chopper into right field. That's going to fall in for a base hit. Here is Johnson coming and stumbling as he rounded third. And now we're going to have a run down here. And Johnson is retired. He stumbled about 2/3 of the way home.
Now batting number 19, Easton Hansen.
So Johnson is retired for the first out. Doctor advances to third. That was the problem there. After Johnson had stumbled, he couldn't really go back to third because Doctor was already there. Now Easton Hansen, the first baseman, looks at ball 1. Runners at the corners for Mayport CG with 1 out in the top of the first inning. Looking to get on the board here. Doctor at third, McGillis at first. Hansen showing bunt. And time called. As the gears were turning in the in the Hillsboro Central Valley infield. Miller was coming in from third. The shortstop Cotton was drifting over toward third to cover the bag. Here's a throw to second into center field. That will score a run. And the Patriots take a 1-0 lead. McGillis steals second. Chopper to the right side. Hershey, the second baseman, up with it. Nice play. Throw to first for the out. And McGillis will go to third. The Patriots wanted the double steal. Whoops. I'm ahead of myself here. The throwing error by Leshuk allowed Doctor to come in from third to score the first run of the game. Now ball one to Alex Arsvold, the catcher from Mayport CG. High and away, 2-0. Hafley in this first inning has not been able to throw possibly the most important pitch, and that's strike one. Swing and a foul out of here. The count goes 2-1. McGillis on third with 2 out. Low 3-1. Third baseman Caden Hogfoss on deck for the Patriots. Alex Arsvold deep in the left-hand batter's box. Grounded to first. Dickoff dropped it briefly. Scoops it up to Hafley covering to retire the side. Mayport CG take the lead on a run with 2 hits, 1 walk, 1 Burrow error, and 1 runner left. After a half inning on the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Mayport CG 1, Hillsboro Central Valley come to bat on YourLiveEvent.com.
If you're thinking about updating your bathroom or kitchen, don't wait until the last minute. Planning is key. At Ada Building Center LLC on Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, you can check out the brand new displays with the latest in cabinets, countertops, and floor coverings. The Ada Building Center LLC team will guide you through designs and help you secure trusted contractors for the job. Stop today and start planning your remodel. 218-784-3661 or visit adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Say thank you to the farmers you come into contact with every day. They have chosen a career that is as much their deep passion as it is an absolute necessity for you and I. Spring is upon us and there will be farm equipment on the roads. Give them your patience and room to do their jobs. Trust me, they would rather be off the road working in their field than dealing with traffic. From all of us here at Agassiz Precision Ag, we say thank you and have a safe spring.
Right-hander Connor Doctor taking his warm-up tosses for Mayport CG as the Patriots get a run in their half of the first inning. That will be an unearned run as the throwing error by the catcher Leshuk allowed Doctor himself to come in and score from third.
Leading off for your Burros, number 5, Tyson.
Now catcher Tyson Leshuk will lead it off for Hillsboro Central Valley. He'll be followed by pitcher Chase Hafley and third baseman Bryce Miller. Righty against righty. Fastball inside, 1-0. Dr. Docketer, the right-hander. That's line well hit but foul. Count evens 1-1. Burrows looking for win number 9 on the season. And that's grounded foul on the Third baseline, fielded by Burrows coach Benjamin Strand. 1-2 now, the count to Leshuk. Off-speed pitch chopped to the mound. Doctor has it. Throws to first. 1 up and 1 down.
Now batting's number 2, Chase Halfley.
Now pitcher Chase Halfley stands in. Righty against righty as Doctor winds. Fastball outside, ball 1. Alex Arsvold behind the plate for the Patriots. Easton Hansen at first base. Aiden Arsvold at second. Sawyer McGillis at short. Caden Honkfoss at third. Called strike 1-1. Next pitch. Hit in the air to left. But it is caught by the left fielder, Sam Weaver, for the second out. Halfley gave it a good ride, but it stayed in the yard for the second out.
13, Bryce Miller.
Now third baseman Bryce Miller stands in. Junior, tall left-hand or right-handed hitter. Low ball 1. 1-0 Mayport CG. Bottom of the first inning. That caught the outside corner 1-1. Sounds like we've got more than 2 umpires here at this game. Low 2-1. Center fielder Alexander Duffner on deck for the Burros. Called strike 2-2. That looked low and inside from this vantage point. Here's the 2-2. Strike 3 called to retire the side. First strikeout for Connor Doctor, and that retires Hillsboro Central Valley in the first. The Burros go down 1-2-3 on the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Mayport CG 1, Hillsboro Central Valley nothing on YourLiveEvent.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
People often ask me, why are Hillsboro Central Valley athletes so successful? Have you seen our fitness center? The weightlifting doesn't stop with our athletics. At Hillsboro Public School, we strive to do difficult things all the time. We help struggling readers read. Our MTSS process makes sure all students are improving. Hillsboro students are challenged to do difficult tasks each day. Please come and check out our school. And if you need a place to exercise, check out our fitness center.
Third baseman Caden Honkfoss to lead off for Mayport CG in the top of the second inning. Patriots up 1-0. And Caden looks at a pitch, high ball 1. Honkfoss to be followed by left fielder Sam Weaver and right fielder Case Judish in the top of the second. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball outside 2-1. Swung on, grounded to short, fielded by Austin Cotton. Throw is in time for out number 1. Brings up left fielder Sam Weaver.
Now batting number 7, Samuel Weaver.
Wears number 7 and plays the number 7 position on your scorecard, left field. A tall junior stands in. Got the outside corner 0-1. Fastball outside 1-1. Halfley working quickly. Fastball inside 2-1. Grounded to the right side. Past Nickoff in the right field for a base hit. Third hit of the day for Mayport CG.
Now batting is number 12, Case Judish.
Now Case Judish, the right fielder, will stand in. Patriots looking to add to a 1-0 lead here on the top of the second. And time called as Coach Benjamin Strand is going to make a visit to the mound. This break in the action brought to you by Nodak Insurance Agent Brad Richter. For all your insurance questions, see Trail County's Agents with Answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro and Sales Associate Nick Preston in Mayville. Now Case Judish, the right fielder, stands in. Standing straight up in the box. Missed ball one. Weaver got a pretty good lead there at first base. That got the inside corner 1-1. 1-0 Mayport CG as the Patriots bat here in the top of the second. Got a small piece of that one. Count goes 1-2. Second baseman Aiden Arsvold on deck for Mayport CG. Weaver, a good lead at first. Now time called as Halfley stepped off the rubber. Steps off again. I think that's more to keep the base runner at first, Weaver, from getting too big a jump. High 2-2. Skies becoming overcast here at Hillsboro. Low and away 3-2. Weaver, the runner at first with one out, top of the second. The 3-2 pitch. Chopped foul. And Weaver will have to go back to first. Didn't realize at first that Judish had made contact with the ball, so he had to go back. Judish stands close to the plate. 3-2 again. Strike three called a throw into center field for the second out, and Weaver with a steal of second.
Now batting number 3, Aiden Arsvold.
First strikeout for Chase Halfley, 2 down from Mayport CG in the top of the second. They lead at 1-0 with Weaver now the runner at second. And Aiden Arsvold, the second baseman, stands in. Outside ball one. High and away again, 2-0. High 3-0. Aiden is a junior. His brother Alex, a senior, is the catcher today. 3-0 pitch, called for a strike, 3-1. Weaver at second with 2 down. Swung on, grounded to second. Hershey gets a hop, throws to first, and that retires the side. Mayport's EG threatens in the second, not able to score. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. 1 runner left. The Patriots have stranded 2 after an inning and a half on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Patriots 1, Burrows nothing on YourLiveEvent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro. Joe Lancello back at Hillsboro as Hillsboro Central Valley come to bat in the bottom of the second inning, trailing 1-0. Center fielder Alexander Duffner to lead it off. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Duffner to be followed by designated hitter Brody Breidenbach and right fielder Braden Chenault. Curve dropped in for a strike, 0-2. Connor Doctor pitching a 1-2-3 first inning with 1 strikeout. Again going off speed, the ball getting away from the catcher. And Alex Arsvold will throw to first to retire Alexander Duffner. Second strikeout for Doctor. 1 up and 1 down for the Burros in the bottom of the second. Brings up designated hitter Brody Breidenbach. And he's batting for the left fielder Griffin Mitzel. Swing in a miss, strike 1. Doctor working quickly, fastball outside, 1-1. Alex Arsvold behind the plate for the Patriots. Easton Hansen at first, Aiden Arsvold at second, Sawyer McGillis at short, Caden Honkfoss at third. 2-1 on the way. Off speed but high, 3-1. Patriot outfield, Sam Weaver in left, playing shallow. Bricker Johnson in center and Case Judish in right. That's hit in the air to right center field. It's well hit. And it's gone. And we're tied. Brody Breidenbach hitting one out to right center. We've got a 1-1 game.
Now batting number 10, Braden Chenault.
Now Braden Chenault, the right fielder, stands in. Just getting cleared to play. Played a little bit on Friday in the Burros 2 games at Carrington. Swung on an off-speed pitch, 0-2. Braden, a senior. Grounded to the hole. And that's through for a base hit. So back-to-back hits for the Burros here in the second.
Now batting's number 1, Austin Cotton.
A homer to right center by Breitenbach and a seeing eye single to left by Chenault. Brings up shortstop Austin Cotton. With an open stance. Pitch out, low and away, ball 1. Chenault a short lead at first. Again, we're setting up outside and missing 2-0. Second baseman Matthew Hershey to hit next for the Burros. A throw to first, and Chenault is back safely. One here in the bottom of the second. Missed inside, 3-0. Doctor looks in for the sign. Ball 4. And the Burros now with runners at first and second. The first walk allowed by Connor Doctor.
Now batting's number 14, Matthew Hershey.
Chenault goes to second. Here's second baseman Matthew Hershey. Hershey, a sophomore, bats right-handed. Low and away, ball 1. Hansen at first. Well up on the grass at first, expecting a bunt. Fastball caught the inside corner, 1-1. Chenault at second, Cotton at first with 1 out. Burros trying to break a 1-1 tie. High 2-1. First baseman Brody Dickoff on deck for Hillsboro Central Valley. Strike called, 2-2 on the outside corner. Runners lead off first and second. Went after a high pitch, fouled it off, and got a piece of the catcher's helmet. I shouldn't say mask because it's a full-scale helmet like hockey goalies wear. 2-2 again. Swung on, grounded to third. Throw to first. In time for the out, and the runners advance to second and third. So Chenault to third, Cotton to second now with 2 out. That is not considered a sacrifice because Hershey was not trying to give himself up to advance the runners. He was swinging away. Now Brody Dickoff, the first baseman, stands in. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Mayport CG are running on the first. The Burros tied it here in the second on a 1-out homer by Brody Breitenbach. And the Burros now with Chenault at third and Cotton at second with 2 out. Missed 1-1. Brody caught the first pitch of the game from his grandfather, who played on some Hillsboro championship teams. 60s and 70s, swing and a miss, 1-2. Catcher Tyson Lushik hoping to bat next for the Burros. The 1-2. Curve missed inside, 2-2. Strike 3 called, and that retires the side. Third strikeout for Connor Doctor as Hillsboro Central Valley tie things up here on the Breidenbach home run. 1 run, 2 hits, a walk, no errors, 2 runners left. After 2 on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Mayport CG 1, Hillsboro Central Valley 1 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota with receiving stations in Garsky, Grafton, Larimore, Sharon, Devils Lake, Lankin, and East Grand Forks. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or call 701-847-2622.
Being a good sport is the best way to learn from the activity you are involved in. Whether you are winning or losing the game, you can walk away with a positive experience if you show your integrity and respect and learn from the other team. Hi, my name is Addison and I'm a student in the Central Valley School District. I've learned so much from competing in basketball, and a lot of what I've learned is by observing the other teams and taking positive influence from some of their greats in sportsmanship. I hope to continue to display this at the Central Valley School to also be an example. This message is from the Central
The top of the Mayport CG batting order coming up here on the top of the third inning. And a called strike to Bricker Johnson, who walked his first time up. He'll be followed by pitcher Connor Doctor and shortstop Sawyer McGillis in a 1-1 game. Line right to Matthew Hershey, the second baseman. 1 up and 1 down.
Now batting number 24, Connor Doctor.
Now Connor Doctor, the pitcher who singled and scored in the opening inning. Doctor had singled and advanced to third on a single by Sawyer McGillis, who was on deck. And then when McGillis took off for second on a delayed steal, the catcher Tyson Leshik threw the ball in the center field, and that allowed Doctor to come in with the Patriots' only run. 2-0 now to Doctor. Called strike 2-1. Chase Hafley working quickly, throwing low, 3-1. Hafley's allowed 3 hits, 1 run. It was Nodder, and he's walked 1 and struck out 1. Strike called 3-2. Shortstop Sawyer McGillis on deck for the Patriots. Grounded foul down the first base side. We'll do it again at 3-2. We'll be back here in Hillsboro tomorrow as the Burros take on Hatton Northwood in the regular season finale. An excuse-me swing hit into left field. It'll hold up for Griffin Mitchell to make the catch for the second out.
Now batting is number 11, Sawyer McGillis.
Now Sawyer McGillis, the shortstop who singled in the opening inning and stole a base. Hafley's pitch, high ball 1. McGillis standing close to the plate. Fouled out of here. Count evens 1-1. Mayport CG also with a game tomorrow at Thompson as they finish the regular season. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch from Hafley. Count goes to 1-2. Swung on, hit to short. Austin Cotton has it and throws in time to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Mayport CG in the top of the third inning. Nothing across. After 2.5 on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Mayport CG 1, Hillsboro Central Valley 1 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yield and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
The City of Hillsboro encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsboro for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
Leading off for your Burros, number 5, Tyson Lushik.
Hillsboro Central Valley with the top of their batting order coming up here in the bottom of the third inning. Game tied at 1. Catcher Tyson Lushik, followed by pitcher Chase Hafley and third baseman Bryce Miller. To face right-hander Connor Doctor. Patriots are one in the first, the Burros one in the second. Curve high ball 1. Lushik grounded to the pitcher, Doctor, in the opening inning. Inside 2-0. Popped over and out of here. 2-1 to the Burros catcher. Connor Doctor winds. Just missed low, 3-1. Outside ball 4. And for the first time today, the Burros have a leadoff man on.
Number 2, Chase.
Second walk allowed by Connor Doctor. Now pitcher Chase Hafley, who flied to left his first time up. Weaver in left field playing very close to the line. Doctor out of the stretch. Hit in the air to right. And that's going to leave the yard foul, strike 1. 285 down the line and right, 300 in left. And 365 to straightaway center. Throw to first. Lushik is back. Another throw to first, and again Lushik is back. Easton Hansen holding with the runner at first. Off-speed pitch high, 1-1. Wind looks like it's calmed down a little bit from earlier today. Swung on, fouled out here to the right. Count goes 1-2. Lushik, a good lead at first. And another throw over there. Lushik back safely. Doctor with the sign. Runner goes, grounded foul, and Benjamin Strand, the head coach of the Burros, 2 for 2 on fielding plays today. 1-2 to Chase Halfley. That throw a little high, but again, Leshek able to dive back in safely. Another throw to first. And Halfley back standing before he had a chance to get a lead. Doctor really concerned about Leshek at first. Swung on, grounded up the middle. And safe at second as Aiden Oswald tried to make the tag and was unsuccessful. Halfley reaches on a fielder's choice.
Now batting's number 13, Bryce Miller.
So the Burros runners at first and second with nobody out, and Coach Alex Berry wants to have a chat with the base umpire because that ball was hit right to Arsvold. And he figured rather than shovel the ball to the shortstop covering or even go to take second himself, he'd try to take the runner coming in, Leshek, and missed. So runners at first and second for the Burros with nobody out here in the bottom of the third for third baseman Bryce Miller, who struck out his first time up. Line to right field, fair down the line. Leshek will score the tie-breaking run. And runners at second and third. 2-1 Hillsboro Central Valley. Has Bryce Miller a line single to right.
Now batting number 9, Alexander Duffner.
Miller with a run batted in as Leshek scores from second and Halfley pulls up at second. Excuse me. Second and third. And the first pitch to Alexander Duffner. Missing outside ball one. Burros with their first lead, and excuse me swing, and Duffner got as much hand on that as bat. And if you're thinking he would be called for hit by pitch, if the batter is hit while swinging, that's just too bad according to the rules. Coach Benjamin Strand having a word with the center fielder. And this break brought to you by Nodak Insurance Agent Brad Richter. For all your insurance questions, see Trowell County's agents with answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro and sales associate Nick Preston in Mayville. Strike called 1-2. Nobody out for the Burros. Halfley at third, Miller at second. That's hit in the air to left. Hit well, but well foul. And the count stays at 1-2. Designated hitter Brody Breitenbach on deck for Hillsboro Central Valley. Runners lead off second and third. That's hit in the air to center. Or to right, excuse me. And it's dropped. And it's 3-1. Judish in right field just plain dropped the ball.
Now batting number 8, Brody Breidenbach.
So runners at first and third. Duffner will get a run batted in on that because if the ball had been caught, it would have been a sacrifice fly. Got to look the ball into the glove. Now Brody Breidenbach, who homered for the first Burrows run last inning. And he looks at a pitch outside, ball one. 2 runs in for Hillsboro Central Valley here, bottom 3. They lead 3-1. Slice foul out of here to right. Count evens 1-1. High 2-1. Two-one pitch, caught the inside corner, 2-2. Duffner on second, Miller at third. Nobody out here for Hillsboro Central Valley. And that was called strike 3, and now the ball thrown away. And another run scores. Make that 2 runs. And it's 5-1. So Doctor will get credit for a strikeout. But there's also a throwing error on the catcher, Alex Zarsvold, that allows 2 runs to score. A 4-run inning here for Hillsboro Central Valley, and the Burros are up 5-1. That was considered a strikeout.
Now batting number 10, Braden Chenault.
Now the meeting at the Chenault. Count is even 1-1. They're good. Now the ruling is Breidenbach did strike out, and the catcher chose to throw to first and threw wildly. Second error of the inning against Mayport CG. And the count 3-1 now to Chenault, who singled his first time up. 1 out top of the third, bottom of the third for Hillsboro Central Valley. They've got 4 runs this inning. And that is outside ball 4. Third walk by Doctor.
Now batting number 1, Austin Cotton.
Now shortstop Austin Cotton, who walked his first time up. First pitch to Cotton, low ball 1. Bases empty, 4 runs in for Hillsboro Central Valley here, bottom 3, and they lead at 5-1. High 2-0. Doctor from the stretch throws to first. Chenault back in safely. Strike call, 2-1, make that. The inning started when Leshuk walked. Halfley hit into a fielder's choice where the second baseman missed the tag on the runner coming into second. Outside 3-1. Miller then with a double to drive in 1 run. Duffner hit a fly ball to right that was dropped by the right fielder. And that's ball 4. 4 walks now for Doctor. Back-to-back walks. Chenault will go to second, and now Matthew Hershey, the second baseman, who grounded out to third his first time up. Doctor from the stretch looks at second, throws to second. Safe. Patriots had a play on where the second baseman was standing near the bag, then retreated to his position. Then the second baseman, Aiden Arsvold, snuck over to cover the bag. It looked inside, but apparently caught the inside corner for strike 1. And then with Breidenbach at the plate, swung on, right back to the pitcher, throws to second for 1, and safe at first. That's the second out. Cotton retired 1-4 on the fielder's choice. Chenault goes to third, and Hershey is safe at first. Now Brody Dickoff, the 9th Hillsboro Central Valley man to hit this inning, was called out on strikes in the second. Throw to first, Hershey back safely. A lot of teams will try to send the runner at first and hope to get a throw in to second to allow the runner from third to score. Slowly hit grounder. Knocked down, everybody's safe, and a run scores. So Dickoff with an RBI single to make it 6-1 as Chenault scores from third and Hershey goes to second. Now we go back to the top of the Borough batting order, and Tyson Leshuk, who started this off with a walk and scored. And that's hit in the air to left. Weaver now coming in and makes the catch to retire the side. A big inning for Hillsboro Central Valley. They score 5 times on just 2 hits. There were 3 walks as well as 2 Mayport CG errors and 2 runners left. The Burros have stranded 4. 3 complete of the Tim Cassette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Hillsboro Central Valley 5, Mayport CG, or 6 make that. Mayport CG 1 on YourLiveEvent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
3 complete from Hillsboro. Mayport CG a run on 3 hits and 2 errors. Hillsboro Central Valley 6 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error. Joe Lancello with you from Hillsboro. Easton Hansen, the first baseman, with a seeing eye single to right. Second time today, the Patriots have gotten the leadoff man on. Hansen had grounded to second his first time up.
Now batting is number 21.
Fourth hit of the day for the Patriots. Brings on catcher Alex Arsvold, who grounded out first to pitcher. Righty against lefty as Chase Hafley works out of the stretch. Hit well to left, but out of here. Foul, strike 1. Griffin Mitchell in left field playing shallow. The 0-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch in for a strike, 0-2. Third baseman Caden Hogfoss on deck for Mayport CG, as the Patriots now in a 6-1 hole. Strike 3 called. Second strikeout for Chase Hafley.
Now batting number 4, Caden Hogfoss.
So 1 down for the Patriots on the top of the 4th, brings up third baseman Caden Hogfoss, who grounded to short his first time up. Throw to first, Hansen back safely. Mayport CG going for their 9th win of the year against 5 losses. Inside 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, foul, count evens 1-1. Hansen with the lead off first. Grounded off the mound. Nice play by Hershey. And a double play. Great play by Matthew Hershey to field the ground ball. Flipped to Cotton, covering it short for an out, and then the relay to first in time to end the inning. Mayport CG in the 4th, no runs. 1 hit, no errors, nobody left. We're halfway through on the Tim Kazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest Scoreboard. Hillsboro Central Valley 6, Mayport CG 1 on yourliveevent.com.
Upgrade your toolbox and tackle any project with the latest from Ada Building Center, LLC. They've added a massive 24-foot Diablo display filled with everything you need, brand new to the store. From circular saw blades to framing blades and metal drilling solutions and diamond cutting concrete blades, Diablo has it all. Need fine finish or general purpose wood blades, high-performance crew driving bits? They've got you covered. Stop by Ada Building Center, LLC, Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, and see the Diablo difference for yourself. Your next project starts here.
This is Austin Reed with Dakota Heritage Bank. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we have a strong background in ag and business lending, but we can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. If you're in need of a loan, visit us at one of our locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future.
Leading off for your Burros, number 2, Chase Hafley.
Hillsboro Central Valley coming to bat in the bottom of the 4th inning with their 2, 3, and 4 hitters coming up. Pitcher Chase Hafley, third baseman Bryce Miller, and center fielder Alexander Duffner. Chopper to short. Good hop for Sawyer McGillis. Throws in time for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting is number 13, Bryce Miller.
Now Bryce Miller, the third baseman, struck out and then doubled to drive in a run and scored in the Burros 5-run third inning. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Connor Doctor still on the hill for Mayport CG. Curve in for a strike, 0-2. Low 1-2. Doctor winds. Grounded foul down the third baseline, still 1-2. Low 2-2. Hogfuss at third, playing close to the line. And the ball past Hogfuss into left field. So Miller reaches on an error by the third baseman Hogfuss, the third error today by Mayport CG. Now Alexander Duffner, the center fielder, will stand in. He struck out his first time up. Hit a fly ball to right that was dropped by the right fielder Judish. And he would come around he would reach second on that play. And would come around to score on a throwing error by the catcher Alex Arsvold. Grounded to third. They'll get 1 out. Miller retired 5-4 in the fielder's choice, and Duffner safe.
Now batting is number 8, Brody Breidenbach.
2 down for the Burros here in the bottom of the 4th. Brody Breidenbach, the DH, stands in. Homered in the second inning and struck out in the third. Breidenbach batting for the left fielder Griffin Mitzel. Runner goes, and the throw a little off target. Duffner with a stolen base. One and 0 now to Breidenbach with a runner in scoring position. Miss tie 2-0. Now, while the Burros, I'm sure, are thinking 1 run at a time, 1 play at a time, they've got to have the possibility in their minds, as a swing and a miss 2-1, that if they can string together another big inning, they could possibly win this in 5 by the 10-run rule. They're halfway to a 10-run lead now. Missed outside 3-1. Right fielder Braden Chenault on deck. Chenault on deck. The 3-1. Hit in the air to left. Weaver started back, now comes in and makes the catch to retire the side. Hillsboro Central Valley in the fourth. No runs, no hits. There was an error. And one runner left. The Burros have stranded 5. 4 complete on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Hillsboro Central Valley 6, Mayport CG 1 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Visit with Ryan Opdahl, your local Farmers Union insurance agent in Hillsboro.
Sam Weaver, the left fielder, leading off for Mayport CG in the top of the 5th inning. Swings and misses strike 1. Weaver had a single in the 2nd inning. Bottom third of the Patriot batting order up here in the top of the 5th. Outside 1-0-1, Weaver to be followed by right fielder Case Judish and second baseman Aiden Arsvold. Chase Hafley, the right-hander, deals. Low 2-1. Just missed at the knees. 3-1. Right back to the mound. And Hafley flips to first for the first out. Now second baseman Case Judish, who struck out his first time up.
Now batting number 12, Case Judish.
Chase Hafley has allowed 4 hits, 1 run. It was not earned. He's walked 1 and struck out 2. And there's a strike 0-1. Swing and a miss 0-2. Hillsboro Central Valley looking to hold on to the top spot in the Class B Region 2 standings. They're 8-1 in region play. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Third strikeout for Hafley, 2 up and 2 down for the Patriots here in the top of the 5th. Second baseman Aiden Arsvold grounded to second his first time up. Fastball, low ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Righty to lefty, and swing foul. And swing foul ball to first, and the count holds 1-2 to Arsvold. With center fielder Bricker Johnson on deck for Mayport CG. Strike 3 called. 4 strikeouts now for Halfley, and that retires Mayport CG in the 5th. Nothing across after 4.5 on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Mayport CG trailing Hillsboro Central Valley 6-1 on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey, swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Hillsboro Central Valley with a 6-1 lead over Mayport CG. And the 6, 7, 8 hitters in the Borough lineup coming up. Braden Chenault, the right fielder. Austin Cotton, the shortstop. Second baseman Matthew Hershey. Chenault has a single and a walk and a run scored. The 1-0 pitch. Little tight, 2-0. Connor Doctor's next pitch low, 3-0. Righty against righty. Call strike 3-1. Ball 4. 5th walk allowed by Connor Doctor. We're going to have a pinch runner at first base, I believe.
Pinch running is number 6, Hunter Kleppner. And batting is number 1, Austin Cotton.
Hunter Kleckner, a junior, coming in to run for Chenault at first base. Now shortstop Austin Cotton, who has walked twice in 2 trips. Officially 0 for 0. And the throw to first gets away from the first baseman. Kleckner called into action quickly as he takes off for second. That's error number 4 on Mayport CG today. So the Burrows get a runner in scoring position with nobody out. Cotton is showing bunt and bunting at foul, strike 1. Mayport CG, 1 run in the first inning. Hillsboro Central Valley, 1 in the second and 5 in the third, as 10 Burrows came to the plate. High, 1-1. Doctor with a look at second. And they'll throw to second. And not in time. The throw was to the first base side of second. Had the throw been a little closer to the bag, I think they might have gotten Kleckner at second. Cotton bunts. And this will advance the runner to third. A sacrifice for Cotton, 1-3. Pitcher to first base sends Kleckner to third with now one out. And Matthew Hershey, the second baseman, has grounded to third and hit into a fielder's choice. Burrows looking to add to a 6-1 lead. And another bunt. And a squeeze bunt, and they got the runner trapped. So the base is empty now with two out. Hershey hits one this in the air, and this is going to go out of play. 0-2 now to the Burrows second baseman. Burrows trying to squeeze play there as Hershey bunted the ball. Or went for the ball and missed it. And as Kleckner was running with the pitch, he was kind of a dead duck there as strike 3 to Hershey to retire the side. Hillsboro Central Valley in the fifth. No runs, no hits, a walk, one error, and one runner left. No runners left, excuse me. 5 complete on the Tim Cazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Hillsboro Central Valley 6, Mayport CG 1 on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club is made up of parents, fans, and community members who work together to build team and community spirit. The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsboro and Central Valley students in their school activities and encourages all students to be involved in the activities at your school. The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the boroughs, encouraging everyone to promote school spirit, sportsmanship, and to support the Hillsboro Central Valley students. It's the Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
Center fielder Bricker Johnson looks at a pitch inside for ball one, then a pitch low and away, 2-0. As Mayport CG bat in the top of the sixth inning, trailing 6-1. Low 3-0. Johnson has walked in line to second, officially 0 for 1. Call strike 3-1. Chase Heffley, who's gone the distance on the mound, throws strike 2 and the count full now to Johnson, 3-2. He'll be followed by pitcher Connor Doctor and shortstop Sawyer McGillis in the top of the sixth for the Patriots. And that hit him. So Johnson is at first to start off the sixth inning for Mayport CG. And now Connor Doctor, the pitcher, who has singled and scored the only Patriot run and fly to left. Heffley from the stretch. Strike called 0-1. Missed. Count evens 1-1. That got the outside corner, 1-2. 6-1, Hillsboro Central Valley in the lead. Patriots trying to go to the Burros trying to go 9-1. And there is a hit and run to perfection, and runners at first and third. Johnson was running with the pitch. And that got through for a base hit, the 5th hit of the day for Mayport CG. So the Patriots with a threat, runners at the corners with nobody out here in the top of the 6th. And this is the first time they've had 2 base runners in an inning since the first when they scored their run. Now Sawyer McGillis, the shortstop, looks at strike 1. Sawyer with a single to right and has grounded to short. Runner at first takes off. Pitch is low. 1-1 and a stolen base for Doctor. Strike at the knees, 1-2. First baseman Easton Hansen on deck for Mayport CG. And there's a base hit to right field. A run will score to make it 6-2. So McGillis with an RBI single, his second hit of the day. Johnson scores and Doctor advances to third, and there's still nobody out. Now Easton Hansen, the first baseman, stands in. Runner at first goes. Ball is dropped by the catcher, Leshuk. And McGillis in with a stolen base. To show how quickly things can change, I was talking a bit ago about Hillsboro Central Valley maybe being in position to get a 10-run rule victory. But right now, the tying run for Mayport CG is in the on-deck circle. 2-0 pitch by Hansen is fouled off. Hansen is grounded to second and singled. Swung on, hit to short. Cotton has it. Throws to first, a throw home, not in time. And it's 6-3. And that's the first out of the inning. Hansen with a run batted in as Doctor scores from third, and McGillis advances to third. Now catcher Alex Arsvold, who is grounded to the pitcher and struck out. There's a foul, strike 1. As the sun starts to peek through the clouds here at Hillsboro. And the breeze picks up a bit as well. Curve missed outside, 1-1. Mayport CG 2 runs here in the top of the 6th inning. They've cut Hillsboro Central Valley's lead to 6-3. And a strike, 1-2. Missed inside, 2-2. High, 3-2. Third baseman Caden Hockfuss on deck. Swinging a grounder to short, that'll score a run. and make it a 6-4 game. So Arsvold with an RBI grounder to score McGillis. Base is empty now with 2 down. Patriots 3 runs in this inning, and it's now a 6-4 game. Chopper, Hershey has it, and that retires the side. Mayport GG in the 7th come back with 3 runs on 2 hits plus a hit batter, no errors, and nobody left. After 5.5 on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Hillsboro Central Valley 6, Mayport CG 4 on YourLiveEvent.com.
At the Hillsboro Body Shop, Ben brings years of experience and friendly service to every repair, big or small. It happens. Vehicles get damaged, unfortunate crashes, scratches, windshields broken. Ben will take care of it with honest professional service that you can rely on. 701-636-4981, Hillsboro Body Shop, 701-636-4981. Ben says, thank you for your business.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile Project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Hillsboro Central Valley come to bat in the bottom of the 6th inning.
It's pinch hitter number 4, Carson Cassette.
And Carson Cassette will lead off and bat for first baseman Brody Dickoff. Kozojed. And he looks at strike 1. High 1-1. Brody Dickoff had struck out and singled a drive in a run in 2 appearances. Connor Doctor's pitch. A strike 1-2. Cassette followed by Tyson Leshuk and Chase Hafley, the 9-1-2 hitters in the Borough batting order. And that was strike 3 for the first out. 6 strikeouts now for Connor Doctor. Brings up the top of the order for the Burros catcher Tyson Leshuk, who has grounded pitcher to first, walked and scored, and fly to left. A curve drops in for a strike, 0-1. Righty to righty, the pitch, high 1-1. Tyson will be playing football at the North Dakota Shrine Game next month. That's lined. Nice catch by the shortstop. Sawyer McGillis for the second out.
Now batting is number 2, Chase Hafley.
Now pitcher Chase Hafley stands in. He has fly to left, reached on a fielder's choice and scored, and grounded to short. 0 for 3 with a run scored. Curve in for a strike, 0-1. Mayport CG in the top of the 7th will have the bottom third of their order up. Weaver, Judish, and Aiden Arsvold. Pitches low, 1-1. Burroughs will be hosting Hatton Northwood tomorrow. We'll have that for you on YourLiveEvent.com. Pre-game at 4, first pitch at 4:30. The 2-1 pitch. Outside 3-1. Doctor from the windup. Outside ball 4. 6 walk allowed by Doctor today.
Now batting's number 13, Bryce Miller.
So a 2-out walk puts Hafley on first. For third baseman Bryce Miller, who has struck out, doubled a drive in a run and scored, and reached on an error by the third baseman. Throw to first, and Hafley is back standing. That breaking ball didn't break. Ball 1. Low 2-0. Mayport CG are running the third. Hillsboro Central. No, let me try that again. 2-0 pitch. Outside 3-0. Mayport CG are running the first. Hillsboro Central Valley 1 in the second and 5 in the third. Mayport CG with 3 runs in the top of the 6th inning. 3-0. Call strike, 3-1. Outside ball 4. So back-to-back walks with 2 outs. Have Hafley on second and Miller at first. 7 walks allowed by Connor Doctor. And conference at the mound. We'll see if this is all for Doctor on the mound today. And this break brought to you by Nodak Insurance Agent Brad Richter. For all your insurance questions, see Trail County's Agents with Answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro and Sales Associate Nick Preston in Mayville.
Now batting is number 9, Alexander Duffner.
Now center fielder Alexander Duffner will stand in with runners at first and second and 2 out. Looking for some insurance runs here with a 6-4 lead. Swing and a miss 0-1. Duffner has struck out. Reached in the third inning when the right fielder Judas dropped a fly ball. And Alex would go around to score and then reach on a fielder's choice his last time up. Outside 1-1. Hafley at second and Miller on first. Two and 1 on the low pitch. Right fielder Brody Breidenbach on deck for Hillsboro Central Valley. Runners lead off first and second. Line to the second baseman. Aiden Arsvold with the catch to retire Hillsboro Central Valley in the 6th. Burrows threatened, no runs, no hits, 2 walks, no errors, 2 runners left. The Burrows have stranded 7. We go to the top of the 7th on the Tim Cazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Burrows 6, Patriots 4 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the CT. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Imagine your life in Hillsboro, a place where neighbors know your name and opportunities are real. Here, you'll find affordable home lots and grants to help you build your future. In Hillsboro, safety, affordability, and community aren't just promises, they're our way of life. With a 24-hour fitness center, a strong school system, a trusted hospital, and a thriving business district, Hillsboro has everything you need to live well. Here, your family is our family, and your future shines bright. Discover Hillsboro, where small-town living means big opportunities.
Sam Weaver leading off the top of the 7th for Mayport CG, looks at strike one. Brody Dickoff has re-entered the game at first base for Hillsboro Central Valley after Cazette hit for him last inning. Weaver has singled a ride and grounded out pitcher to first. Swing and a miss, 1-2. High 2-2. Halfley has allowed 6 hits, 4 runs, walked 1, hit 1, and struck out 4. Right back to Halfley. 1 up and 1 down.
Pinch hitting for the Patriots is number 1, Thomas Weaver.
Now Thomas Weaver will stand in to bat for Judish, who struck out twice. Thomas Weaver, a freshman. Righty to righty. Halfley deals. Thomas Weaver showing bunt and went around for a strike, 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 5 strikeouts now for Chase Halfley and Mayport CG down to their last out. Aiden Arsvold, who has grounded to second, and that's speared to the mound again, and this one is over.
That's a ball game. Next game will be about 20 minutes. JV game.
And a 1-2-3 inning for Mayport CG in the top of the 7th. Final score here on the Tim Cazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Hillsboro Central Valley wins it by a count of 6-4. We'll come back with our post game after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
You can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Beef, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or whole from Mueller Beef out of Hillsboro. You can buy beef by the quarter, the half or the whole beef from Mueller Beef, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or whole from Mueller Beef out of Hillsboro.
People often ask me, why are Hillsboro's Central Valley athletes so successful? Have you seen our fitness center? The weightlifting doesn't stop with our athletics. At Hillsboro Public School, we strive to do difficult things all the time. We help struggling readers read. Our MTSS process makes sure all students are improving. Hillsboro students are challenged to do difficult tasks each day. Please come and check out our school. And if you need a place to exercise, check out our fitness center.
The Hillsboro Vets Club thanks you for your support of their activities and events. Stop in and to check out their new menu. Enjoy the Vets Club appetizers every Wednesday from 5 till 7. And as I've said many times, they have the best roasted chicken around. Enjoy roasted chicken every Saturday from 5:30 till 7:30. Get there early because sometimes it's gone early because it is the best roasted chicken. Fries and coleslaw also available with this meal every Saturday. Dine in or take out. The Hillsboro Vets Club.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of water.
No! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball-sized hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, jeez. Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
This is Austin Reed with Dakota Heritage Bank. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we have a strong background in ag and business lending, but we can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. If you're in need of a loan, visit us at one of our locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC. Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future.
Are you wondering which seeds to buy for your farm and who do you buy from? Make one call to Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, 701-430-1149. Pioneer corn and soybean seed, sunflower and canola seed, AgriPro and Lima grain wheat seed, plus SeedX sugar beet seed, all proven to deliver results. Call Rocky Nedham Seeds Caledonia, 701-430-1149. Your farm, your future, your seed partner. Welcome to the 130th Annual Norman County Fair, June 24th through 27th, Ada, Minnesota. FFA Day. New this year, Jindo Bingo, the Big Air ATV show in the R&J Broadcasting Grandstand. Plus free music, basketball challenge, Check 6 Veterans Day, Youth Day, Senior Day, racing, the Mooncats, lumberjack shows, and so much more. For the full schedule, visit NormanCountyFair.com. Norman County Fair, Ada, Minnesota, June 24th through 27th. It's where summer begins and the fun never ends.
Back at Hillsboro, Joe Lancello with you as the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros improve to 9-6 overall, 9-1 in Region 2B play as they defeat Mayport CG by a score of 6-4. The totals: Mayport CG 4 runs, 6 hits, 4 errors, 2 runners left on base. Hillsboro Central Valley 6 runs, 4 hits, 1 error, and 7 runners left. The winning pitcher, Chase Halfley, going the distance. He allowed 6 hits, 4 runs, all earned. He walked 1 and struck out 5. He also hit a batter. No, I take that back. 3 runs were earned out of the 4. And taking the loss for Mayport CG was Connor Doctor. In 6 innings, he allowed 4 hits, but he walked 7 and struck out 6. He gave up 6 runs, 3 of them were earned. Time of the game, 1 hour and 39 minutes. As Hillsboro Central Valley go to 9-1 in the region, 9-6 overall. Mayport CG now 8-6 overall and 3-3 in region play. To summarize the scoring, Mayport CG got a run in the opening inning. Bricker Johnson walked, and then Connor Doctor singled. Sawyer McGillis, followed with a single. Bricker Johnson rounded third, but then stumbled about 2/3 of the way home and was then thrown out for the first out of the inning. Then with runners at first and third, McGillis stole second, and the throw from catcher Tyson Leshuk went to center field. That allowed Doctor to score the first run of the game, 1-0 in favor of the Patriots. Hillsboro Central Valley tied it in the second. A one-out homer by Brody Breidenbach over the right center field fence. Tie game at 1. Then we go to the third inning. Tyson Leshuk led off with a walk. Chase Hafley hit a grounder to second. And the second baseman, Aiden Arsvold, tried to tag Leshuk going into second, but missed. So runners at first and second, nobody out. Bryce Miller followed that with a double to right. That scored Leshuk to break the tie and put Hafley to third. Then with runners at second and third, Alexander Duffner hit a fly ball to right. Case Judish, the right fielder, dropped it. That allowed Hafley to come in to score. And then the Burros again, runners at second and third. And still nobody out. Brody Breidenbach then struck out. But the catcher, Alex Arsvold, threw to first, but his throw was off target. That allowed Miller and Duffner to both score to make it 5-1 in favor of Hillsboro Central Valley. Then back-to-back walks to Braden Chenault and Austin Cotton. A fielder's choice to put runners at first and third. Brody Dickoff then with an infield single to score Chenault with the 5th run of the inning for the Burros, and they had a 6-1 lead. There was no more scoring until the 6th inning when Bricker Johnson led off and was hit by a pitch. Connor Doctor with a single to put runners at first and third. Sawyer McGillis with a single to right to score Johnson to make it 6-2. Then a couple of ground outs by Easton Hansen and Alex Arsvold allowed Doctor and McGillis to score to make it a 6-4 game. And that is how it ended up. Mayport CG again now 8-6 overall. Hillsboro Central Valley is 9-6. Hope to hear from Coach Benjamin Strand, and we'll have our postgame awards for you after these words on yourliveevent.com.
The World of Outlaws late models are coming to Norman County Raceway on June 30th, 2026. Infield seating, your chance to meet your favorite National Touring Series drivers, and much, much more. Tickets are available now at ncraceway.com. Order yours today, and we'll see you June 30th, 2026.
Common doesn't do the extra reps. Common doesn't push the limits. And Common doesn't do all of that before the sun is up. We work harder than anyone else when no one is watching, so that when everyone is watching, we're ready to answer the call. Discover your uncommon side with the North Dakota Army National Guard.
Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Hillsboro, North Dakota invites you to experience the love of God. Our Savior supports all youth with academics, athletics, music, art, dance, and drama, and offer meaningful opportunities for people of all ages. Join us for worship at 8:30 or 10:30 each Sunday morning, in person or watch on television, HTC Channel 34, or online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or at oslchillsboro.com.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car. Because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halsted. 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
And welcome back. Joe Lancello with you, joined by Chase Hafley, the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros winners 6-4. And you were the winning pitcher. Talk about the game.
There's definitely things that went our way and didn't go our way, but it was good to see us battle throughout the game and take advantages that we could get and be able to win this game.
I tell you, one of the things that went your way was when you were at bat in the third inning when you hit a grounder to second. The second baseman tried to tag Tyson going to first, but missed him.
Yeah, it was great to see that he could get under there, and that gives us a good guy in scoring position, and it definitely helped us out in that inning.
And little things win baseball games.
Sure does. I mean, that's what our coach talks about every day, and we definitely did that today.
So 9-1, and right now it's in your hands whether you'll be at the number one seed in the region or not.
Yep, that's definitely huge for us, and we definitely are wanting to go through the region and win every game and take us to state.
And it would be nice for you guys to get there because that would mean your neighbors from Thompson won't be, and they're like four-time defending state champs.
Yeah, that's definitely the big thing in Class B baseball is Thompson's always in the tournament, and they've won the last four, so it'd be good for us to get there.
Now you get Hatton Northwood tomorrow. Have you played them this year?
Yes, we played up there and won 6-0. They're definitely a good team, and we got to do what we did today and take advantages that we can get.
Okay, and we'll have that game on yourliveevent.com. 4:30 first pitch, 4 o'clock pregame coverage. Chase, congratulations.
Thank you.
Chase Hafley of the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, winners today 6-4 from Mayport CG. We'll continue with our postgame show after these words on yourliveevent.com.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
If you have concern or questions about the mental health of yourself or a loved one, Trail District Health Unit's Credible Mind platform offers convenient and confidential resources to help inform you about mental well-being. Credible Mind offers 21 different assessments to guide you in your mental health journey from sleep quality and burnout to anxiety and depression. To get started today and learn about your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual health, visit traildistricthealthunit.crediblemmind.com.
West Main Pizza is serving you from Ada and the Rail District location in Dilworth. The tradition of West Main Pizza continues. Pizza, calzones, wings, subs, salads, and more. Lunch, dinner, family meals, and business meeting orders. When you're in town or driving through, visit West Main Pizza. For daily specials, visit West Main Pizza Ada and Rail District Dilworth Facebook pages. Order by phone or westmainpizza.net. Both locations open daily at 11 a.m., serving the delicious West Main Pizza menu items you enjoy. West Main Pizza, Ada and the Rail District Dilworth.
Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692 for shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. Check out Right Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Right Implement, 701-636-5692.
Joe Lancello back at Hillsboro, where Hillsboro Central Valley's baseball team has beaten Mayport CG 6-4. Burros now 9-1 in Region 2 play, 9-6 overall. Mayport CG drops to 8-6 overall. And time now for our postgame awards. We'll start with our Player of the Game, brought to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy. Enbridge, Energy for Life, Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Our player of the game, Braden Chenault of Hillsboro Central Valley, just coming back from injury, had a single, a run scored, plus 2 walks, so officially 1 for 1 today. And Braden Chenault, instrumental in starting a rally and trying to get a couple of other rallies going for the Burros today in their victory. Braden Chenault, our player of the game, brought to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Our precision play of the game brought to you by Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Agassi Precision Ag in Hillsboro. Call 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com, planterdoc.com. Precision play of the game came in the 4th inning. Mayport CG had a runner at first with 1 out. And Caden Honkfuss of the Patriots hit a grounder to second that Matthew Hershey, the second baseman, made a great play on to get to the ball and flip it to shortstop Austin Cotton covering at second, then the relay to first for a double play. That's a precision play. It got 2 stars in my playbook. Usually a good defensive play gets only 1, but this one got 2. So that's our precision play of the game brought to you by Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Call 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com for Agassi Precision Ag in Hillsboro. And our connection to the game brought to you by Halstead Telephone Company. Discover local reliability you can trust. Halstead Telephone. It's how to connect. HalsteadTel.com. And our connection to the game will be Brody Breitenbach of Hillsboro Central Valley. His solo homer in the 2nd inning tied the score. Yeah, it was a pretty solid shot to left. To right center. Going the opposite way. So that's our connection to the game. Brody Breitenbach's home run. Brought to you by Halstead Telephone Company, proudly providing internet, phone, and cable TV service to the rural areas and local communities throughout the Red River Valley. And that will do it for us today from Hillsboro. Thanks very much to Activities Director Dave Nelson. Thanks to all of our sponsors. We hope you will thank them with your business. If nothing else, just stop in to say hello and thank you. And thanks to you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. I'm Joe Lancello. The final score once again, Hillsboro Central Valley 6, Mayport CG 4. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll talk to you later. Good night, everyone.